Hey,
Hey, hey,
hey guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening,
good evening.
whatever the case may be, and welcome to a very special episode of Way Offsides. Why is it so special, Chris?
Because it's after dark.
After dark.
There we go.
That's good stuff right there, man.
That is. It is.
Why
I've
is
had
my
a,
head up under that cowboy's rear end?
that's where it belongs. I've had, never mind. I'm not.
Uh,
Your painting in the background makes it look like there's an extra appendage there, but
Wild Bill, your proctologist called.
Uh,
They just found your head.
all
that's called
right.
rectocranial inversion disorder.
Speaking of that, do you remember John Rocker?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tim Wilson wrote a song about him, and that's how it started.
I don't know
Now,
what we're talking
John,
about. Are we still talking
you,
about the silhouetted fat stripper?
you kind of
Okay.
anyway.
Well, I had a case of
Hold on,
rectal
Bill.
block.
Hold on, Bill. We're gonna get
All
there.
right.
Hold on, Bill. Pace
All
yourself.
right.
We got a long ways to go. Welcome to the second episode of Way Offsides After Dark. I keep looking at my mic when I go after dark. Forget the camera's here, mic's here.
What's
Anyway, um,
what's in the mic? Why are you looking at it?
I don't know. My mic's pretty aesthetic, man. But anyway, relax. Let me get through the intro, please. Come on. We're just starting. For those of you who are fans of the podcast, who have listened to us on Spotify and now over on YouTube, After Dark is where we get a little bit more unhinged. Our opinions aren't as PC as they typically are. Chris says bad words sometimes because Chris is a potty mouth. And Bill just sits there and he's Bill. And so, first order of business, we found Bill. The silver alert has been canceled. Bill, where were
Yes.
you, man?
So it was two things that happened. There's a kid in our neighborhood. Uh, he's a simple fellow named Jack, and he was having a hard time, and so I was out helping him. And then when I got in, well, actually, there's three things. Then I got in from helping our buddy Jack, who's a simple fellow.
Our buddy.
I had to help him find his way home. Then I got home, and and y'all were already on, so I just could. I got a case of rectal glaucoma. I just couldn't see my butt doing it. And then the next day we were supposed to go out of town for a graduation, and I took a wrong turn into a protest, and uh, those folks ain't peaceful.
Are you talking
And
about
the things they did to me was not mentionable here.
did
And so
did
anyway,
anybody make
I
it
wasn't
right?
lost. I knew where I was, but it took me a while to get back home. I got
No,
back home.
don't let him lie to you. He did not know where he was. Hence the silver alert. So, Bill, that was an epic story, man.
But Simple Jack is fine. He found his mama, and everything. We had a good evening there.
Hold on, Rick. How do you stop Bill when he begins a sentence with "I had a case of"? You don't.
you know,
Let Bill finish. That's how you do that. That's how that works, Rick. Great segue. We here at Way All Sides are part of a much bigger picture. Um, Chris, you want to tell them about it, buddy? We're powered by the
Bama Network.
Rick, who you just saw the comment from.
Power.
Rick is the mastermind behind the Bama Network, and it is a
Bama power.
of influencers, creators, podcasters, writers, all sorts of interesting folks who come together and share love for the University of Alabama and help support each other on social media and all these different things. Speaking of social media, we would love it if you would go over.
Bill, we would love it if Bill would stop.
Yeah, Bill. People get motion sickness, man.
Okay.
You'll take your Dramamine tonight, guys, because Bill's unhinged. Bill's
After dark.
Oh, I feel like Bill's had too much milk.
yeah. Bill, did you drink your Ovaltine tonight?
No, but we did have some really good oatmeal for dinner.
Oatmeal for dinner.
Yeah.
You gotta stay here, man.
What's that?
Who eats oatmeal for dinner?
Old people.
Here at the home.
I didn't put it together. Good job, Bill. That was on me.
You did good.
Before we go any further, guys, please do us a favor. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll do it one time for those related to Simple Jack. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Did you guys get a weird audio with that? Somebody's got some feedback going on.
Oh, I'm sitting outside. My AC just kicked on.
His window unit just kicked on.
Yeah.
It's above ground pool. It's above ground pool pump.
Here at the home.
Chris, what do you got as the subtitle tonight, man?
Because the boys in the hood are always hard.
Okay, I like it, man.
Right.
A little Easy E.
Yeah.
Bill, friend of Simple Jack. Me, ka-chow. So,
Ka-chow.
ka-chow.
Bill doesn't even know what that's from, man.
No,
Yeah,
but
what's that from, Bill?
it's from the Catalina wine mixer. Ow!
Nope, that's the wrong thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bill, I'm happy we found you, man. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Chris and I were worried that you were like floating off in the ocean somewhere. I don't know.
I see your tan's faded.
I never had a tan.
Oh, yes, you did.
So we're going to use Rick as a segue here. Rick says, speaking of social media, good thing nothing's been going on there lately. Yes, it has. And yes, it has. And since it's after dark, we're going to talk about it a little bit.
We're going to talk about it a lot.
We're going to talk about it a lot. There has been some rumblings in the Gump family on Twitter. I posted something last week, and honestly, it was kind of satirical in nature, but people took it serious. Where I was talking about there's a fracture in the foundation of the Alabama family on Twitter. Guys, I'm not that serious of a person. But a lot of people, as will happen when you work together, are at each other's throats. And there's been a lot of videos going around Twitter today, the Twitter sphere, related to Coach Schmook. And Coach Schmook used to be part of the Bama network. And I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts. Chris, I know that you have some opinions here, so we'll let you kick off.
Really, there was a lot happening. Smoke was part of Bama YouTube. Is that what Kyle's channel is?
Yeah.
YouTube, Bama, something like I don't.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But they parted ways. It really doesn't matter why they parted ways.
I agree.
But things could have been handled a lot cleaner.
I agree. I saw Kyle's video, and look, I don't know what happened there. I'm not going to point fingers at anybody. I do want to say I understand that Kyle felt the need to protect the brand in the sense that he wanted to, I guess, I'm assuming, and maybe I shouldn't, but he wanted to defend some things that were being said. But I personally would have a serious problem if people, somebody was talking, well, he took off or requested off this day and that
Right.
day and that day and that day. Just, I mean, if you really need to defend the brand, say what happened. You don't have to go into that much detail. God knows why the man was taken off of work. And look, I've had, I've never had a falling out with Coach Smoog. I've never had an issue with him.
No.
There's some things he's done that I've kind of been like, that's a little weird. Like for a while there, he had put director of player personnel in his bio, and that threw some people off. That was a big deal. But he changed it. Once people kind of started talking about him, he changed it and got it out of there. And so I don't really know what's going on, but I know he kind of took some shots at Courtney's nose, called her nosy. She knows what she's doing, that kind of thing. I just Chris. Oh yeah, Bill. At this point in time, oh no, dude, it changed my picture. It's not Jim McElwain anymore with the shark.
Oh man,
That's so frustrating.
well,
no.
I missed that picture.
It's okay.
That was a good fishing trip, though. I'll tell you that.
Was it?
Were you there?
Yeah. Who do you think took the picture?
That's where you were. That's where Bill goes when he's lost. He's deep sea fishing with Jim McElwain.
I got secrets.
Bill said he likes to play the part of the shark.
Oh,
I've got secrets that come out during story time.
Bill, what's in the cup, man?
This will be Crimson Tide water.
Now, that's good water. That's the new NIL water they got, man.
Yeah, this is going to fund somebody's 4 minutes of tuition.
It comes straight from the Black Warrior River.
No, it's filtered. It's filtered through the basement of the Malmore Athletics Center.
Yeah, Bill, your air conditioner is killing.
Yes, yeah.
Well, it'll cut off soon. We don't pay the bills.
Can you mute him?
That's what I'm looking. I literally have been sitting here looking to see if I can mute Bill.
I can mute
but
me.
Anyway, back.
Yeah,
back
mute you, and then when you're talking, I'll mute.
Yeah,
Until
back to the.
Sorry, Bill.
That's so much better, Bill.
Not sorry, Bill.
Anyway, I think Kyle handled it a little. I think Kyle handled it very unprofessionally. I think there were some things that Smoot could have handled a little differently.
Sure, yeah.
I get it behind the scenes. If you don't like somebody, the best thing to do is just keep it to yourself and don't tarnish your own brand.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, that's what everybody, at least, and I can speak to the Bama network. That's what everybody in the Bama network is trying to do is build their own brand up.
Right.
So for those of you watching, please retweet, share, show your mama and them. And feel free to comment. We're highlighting comments tonight. Rick has already popped in a couple of times and given us some gold. I still have my graphic of Reggie Bush. I almost clicked it from the last show. That would have been weird. Reggie Bush just pops up randomly. You know what?
Here we go.
There he is.
Free Reggie.
Anyway, yeah, man, it's crazy that there's always got to be some drama, and I guess that's what Twitter's for, right? Twitter is built for drama. That's kind of why we like it, because it's literally the Wild West in terms of social media. And I mean, what better way and place to host After Dark?
No.
He's just sitting on Bill's head.
Woo, woo.
Bill, toss him $1 or $2, man. Guys, I've had a busy day. I've had a very busy day. First thing this morning, man, I was humping it and getting after it, man. I was doing some stuff today, man.
You sound like a
You were
farmer.
what? You were humping.
It's an Army term. It means like moving.
Yeah,
Willie's
got a term for humping.
You said I was humping and getting after it.
I said humping it.
Oh, you sound like you're
like humping Big Al.
We're gonna get there. Relax. I know you're trying to create a segue. We're gonna get to that. And so
tell me something. How many people are watching right now?
42.
Where do you see that? I can't see that anymore.
Only I can see it.
Oh, that's because I logged out of your account and into mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm out.
You guys get a look into the
later.
Tell me. Okay.
Anyway, I want to encourage everybody, especially those of you on Twitter, because that's where we're most active. Love each other.
Yes.
Love each other. Just
I mean,
if somebody's got something to say, let them say it and move on.
That's it.
And if you can't love each other, love yourself.
Well, some people can't love themselves, Bill.
They got trouble
4 times a day.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's.
Bill got it.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Are you the one sending me those forwarding those emails to me about how to correct ED?
Yeah, that's me, man.
Oh, well, that was one of the things I read the other day.
Yeah, I get 10 cents every pill you buy.
Then you gonna be broke, buddy.
After dark.
After dark.
Anyway,
I've learned too much about Bill.
It's been Bill's taking After Dark Bill, this is your first After Dark, isn't it?
It's my first one. It's my maiden voyage.
Bill's taking this super cereal.
This is like 1492. This is my maiden voyage. Crossing the ocean.
Oh, that's when Keith Richards crossed the ocean.
That's right. Looking for the new world.
with Jack Sparrow.
Is that when he crossed it?
Yeah, man. You haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, but I didn't know it was 1492.
Probably not. I don't.
Oh, I mean,
Keith Richards.
I
was
don't.
in
I
Pirates
don't
of the
keep up with
Caribbean.
this.
Keith Richards was probably 35 back then.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about Columbus anymore, guys.
Why?
Apparently, genocide is why.
Well, I never want to talk about Columbus, Ohio, so that's good.
Yeah, me neither. Speaking of genocide, did you guys see that the protest finally made it to the University of Alabama?
Did it? I hadn't noticed. I noticed it made it to the University of Georgia, and I know the Georgia State Patrol.
It made it to Tuscaloosa this afternoon, and it was promptly stomped out.
Yeah.
And yeah, to chants of USA. So we're still number one. We're still number one. Back-to-back World War champs, baby.
Hey, I just finished a book on the Battle of Iwo Jima.
Yeah,
dude.
Is it called Letters from Iwo Jima?
No, this is Flags of Our Fathers.
Oh, yeah. So I think I might be wrong here. Letters from Iwo Jima, the movie, is based on Flags of Our Fathers. I have Flags of Our Fathers.
Yeah, I think you're right, because Eastwood made 2 movies based on that book.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but I mean that's back when we had men in this country.
We don't have men anymore?
What?
Well, the 3 of us and some others.
What? I mean, two and a half of us.
Coach DeBoer, he's a man.
You know, speaking of Coach DeBoer, him and Nate Oates and Jalen Milrow and a couple others were in Orange Beach this past weekend.
Yeah, they were throwing mullet.
I saw
yes.
The mullet toss.
Yep.
I don't know how.
Were you down there,
Chris? No, I don't do the mullet toss.
Why not? You should. You're a local.
Man, I'm not really. No, I'm not a local.
You hadn't been since it was like 30 people there 30 years ago.
Man, 30 years. I don't know if they've been doing it that long.
Oh yeah, they were doing it when I was in college, so that's 1800s.
I don't know. Did they do that about that?
No, they do it at the Bama.
You toss it across the state line.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. They're right down.
And I think that's a felony.
To throw mullet?
I mean, well, you think about it. I mean, something. You can't cross state lines with certain things.
Well, you're transporting a dead animal across state lines at that point.
You couldn't. You may have mad cow disease or something.
Isn't that what Michael Vick got arrested for?
Dead cow?
That was it.
Mad cow?
No.
Or
transporting animals across state lines.
No, I think he got arrested for.
I mean, he was doing it to fight dogs.
Fighting, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think something like that would be more of a racketeering thing. I mean,
I don't know, man. You got me.
Well, I do like me some smoked mullet now. That's good food.
Kathy Poole.
That's it.
The drama needs to end. Kathy?
Yes, it does.
We agree.
We agree, Kathy. Woo! Round of applause.
We're all grown-ups here. Why are we bickering on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, why do we want to piss and moan about how great we are by casting stones at each other? We need to celebrate.
Bill.
B word.
Bill.
Yeah.
We're going to get demonetized.
Yeah, you can't say piss.
It's after dark.
Touche. Touche. Bill, you got this after dark concept down pat, man. I love it.
He does.
Y'all, after the silver alert thing, I don't know what kind of medicines I got injected into me, but I'm feeling good.
That's not water.
I'm not even laughing at Bill.
Are you laughing?
He's laughing near me.
No.
Because Chris is right there laughing near me.
Bill, did you just talk through that video?
Yeah.
Again, and I'm just showing it because I'm really proud of this graphic. If you're just joining us, follow us everywhere. We're on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify.
All the major podcast platforms.
Appreciate it, Chris.
Yeah,
YouTube.
But really, we're trying to get YouTube off the ground. So please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And one more time, for those of you who are hard of hearing, like, subscribe, notification bell. Super simple.
Ding!
It's really easy. Oh,
Okay.
so super simple.
It's a state law. You're required to say, okay.
I'm really happy that we have had no issues with things falling off of Chris's walls.
No, we haven't.
That's good.
I'm sure there's a spook or two running around.
So I came in here this morning and this was on the ground,
See there?
which was really upsetting. For those of you who don't know what this is a canvas. Don't mind the beeping. It's the way all sides goes. This is a canvas of the 1992 national championship, and it's one of my prized possessions. That's the University of Miami.
It was on the floor?
It was on the floor, laying on the
Who
ground.
desecrated it?
The ghost of Gino Toretta.
Because Kerry and Copeland knocked it out of him.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there may be some Bama fans not old enough to know who that is.
Hey, Gino Toretta was asked one time what was his most significant memory of that Sugar Bowl. He said, I really saw the ceiling in the Superdome a lot. That's really about all I can remember.
That's awesome. Hey, so I was in Tuscaloosa last weekend on Saturday.
Bro,
And guess who I ran into?
Willie.
Let me guess. Can I guess? Can I
Yeah.
guess?
You sure can.
The monster.
It was the monster. I ran into Jesse Williams. Man, I'm a big guy, man. I'm 6'3".
Man, that's a monster. That dude is a monster.
I sent Chris the picture, and I stood next to him. I should have put the picture on here.
He filled up a doorway.
We're gonna get you guys talk. I'm gonna send myself that picture, and we're gonna show it.
Hey, all right, so story time. In the 1992 Sugar Bowl, about middle of the third quarter, Copeland and Curry would just look at each other and say, I'll meet you at the quarterback.
Keep talking.
They asked Copeland after the game, said, you looked into we could see you making eye contact with Gino Toretta in the third quarter. What did you see? He said, I saw fear.
Don't stop talking.
It was just a beautiful game. We wrecked that Miami team, just like when we wrecked that Notre Dame team. Apparently, I was mumbling my hatred for Notre Dame while I was on the Silver Alert.
I'm not surprised by that.
Did somebody get their guitar?
I wrote a song about Auburn. You want to hear it?
I do.
Yeah. They suck.
That's a good song.
Man, that's a bestseller.
Hey, Bill, do you know what chord this is?
Sounds like a bad C chord.
It is. I'm all out of tune.
That is a C chord. Yeah, we need to fix that, dude.
Yeah, well, I just it's been sitting around for a minute. So.
Get a digital tuner.
I have one, Bill.
All right.
Yeah, I have all of that.
Do you know how to play yet, Chris?
Let's see. Yeah.
Nope. All right, I want to show you guys this picture.
Chris will be at a campfire soon, folks.
So
no, I won't.
You're gonna burn that guitar. Life light's flying over.
Are you on call?
Nope, not tonight.
Hence the clear liquid in the glass.
It's not vodka, guys. I promise.
I know that. It's after dark. Relax.
It's scotch.
That's definitely not. You got some white lightning in that cup. So I'm 6'3", and over 200 pounds. So I want to show you this picture of me, my daughter, next to Jesse Williams on Saturday. It's insane. This guy's massive.
Good.
Massive. He makes me look normal sized.
You do look normal. What do you mean normal size?
He's 2.5 of you.
Dude, but I'm 6. How tall is Jesse Williams? Somebody Google that.
Dude, he's got to be at least 6'8".
Yeah, 6'6", 6'7".
Dude,
he's yeah. I mean, his forearm is as big as your calf.
The A on his shirt was as big as you.
But you know,
Why you want my name on-
I do have questions.
Yeah.
Why is your nipple hard?
Why are you looking so hard at my nipples, man?
Well, I mean,
They're pretty
out there
obvious.
It was cold.
and you know what? His is too. So
We're in the bear.
did y'all have a bromance?
Yes. Yeah, we did.
Did you?
We did. Yeah. He was really cool. We talked about his hat. He posted that hat on Twitter and it caused a crap for him because people wanted to know where they could buy it. So I asked him about it.
You can't buy it.
You can't buy it. You can't buy it. He pretty much said, I walked into the alumni building and it was there. And I said, hey, can I have this? And I took it. And that's how I got it.
I mean, who was going to tell him no?
I'm not. You see the size?
It'd have to be a mighty big man. Because it'd have to be one 6'10" and bigger. He's a mega.
Big John.
Big John. Anyway, so Chris, you tried to give a segue earlier. So tonight we have a treat for you guys. We're gonna put good old Roll Tide Willie on trial, and Bill is gonna oversee this. Chris, you're gonna defend Willie, right?
No, I'm not.
No, you're prosecuting Willie.
There's nothing to defend.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I mean,
I'm gonna try.
I don't think you can. Objection.
That's all I'm gonna do. Hearsay. Relevance. All right.
Spurious and litigious.
Bingo. So first, as we have the last two shows, we're gonna write this video out.
Can you like Photoshop a judge's robe on Bill?
I can't, not right now. But if Bill was a team player and wasn't missing last week, he would have known that we needed him to be in a white wig and a black robe with a
that would be called a powder wig.
There's some white hair right here.
That works. All right. So hold on, I gotta get this straight because I'm gonna mess it up and I'm gonna start prosecuting Willie too. I'm defending Willie, right?
That's correct.
If you can.
Are you trying to intimidate me right now, sir? Because it's not gonna work.
Let me text you. Hang on.
Out of order.
Approach the bench.
Anyway, basically, you know what? Play the damn video.
All right, here we go.
If you had to tell Big Al one thing, what would you tell him? You don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Blitz, Bama, blitz.
Right off the bat, right? Willie actually has some space between him and Big Al. Who closes that space? Is it Willie? Absolutely not.
It's got nothing to do with the space.
Sir, can I finish?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm finished.
It's got nothing to do with
Prosecutor.
space. He was what's the word I'm looking for?
Gyrating.
He was dry humping at Big Al.
Out of order. That is not an acceptable phrase.
Objection.
But the problem is, it's not just that behavior. I don't know if you've watched any of Willie's.
Hold on. Relevancy? Your Honor, I'm not going to let this man sit here and bring my client's character into question.
His character.
I believe that it is shallow and pedantic.
Sustained.
Have you seen his?
Mr. Prosecutor, keep it relevant.
Okay, I'll keep it relevant. Have you seen any of his other videos? You know what?
Here,
you know what?
Rule this out of order.
I retract that statement.
I'm going to rule this out of order. Prior videos are not admissible in this case.
Okay, well, what about a live podcast video?
Prior videos are not admissible.
Basically, what Bill's saying is he loves Willie.
No, we're trying one video.
It's the honorable.
We're trying one video. Okay,
do
you want your kids watching a 50? I don't know how old he is. I can't tell.
No, you don't even know how old your client is?
He's not my client. He's your client, buddy.
You don't even know how old my is?
He's old enough to know not to dry hump Big Al.
I want to. Okay, Your Honor.
Do you want your children? Would you let your children?
Sir.
Mr. Prosecutor, peace.
Thank you. Please. Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to play back the video, and I want you to pay. I want you to pay close
You are not
attention.
allowed to attempt to sway the judge or the jury with that kind of propaganda.
Right.
Thank you. I would like you to pay close attention to who actually initiates physical contact here. Yes, when the video begins, Willie does have his hands on Big Al, as does Big Al. Willie, but who really closes that gap? Who embraces who? Keep that in mind. One more time.
If you had to tell Big Al one thing, what would you tell him? You don't give a piss about nothing but the tie. Blitz, Bama, blitz. Love it.
I think Willie did.
Look,
You're laughing
Arm
because you
around?
saw the same thing. You've seen him reach out and grab him.
that didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, really, do you
don't
want
need to assume what I saw.
do you want your 7-year-old going,
One at a time, gentlemen.
Mommy, why is that man screwing Big Al? I mean,
First of all, my 7-year-old doesn't know what that is, and so I don't.
does
have
your
a
7-year-old not anymore?
Mhm.
I mean, you got 7 kids, but no
Objection.
7-year-old.
Objection.
I mean, really,
Objection.
Really?
I don't know why. I'm just offended. Objection.
what? Let's be real. Here.
Objection sustained, Mr. Prosecutor. You're not allowed to bring in the defense attorney's parentage or reproduction.
Let's be real. The Willie gimmick attached to the universities played out. At first, it was fun. It was okay. You know, I don't. After seeing his interview on Theo Vaughn, I don't care for him.
So that's good evidence. That's evidence that you should submit the interview with Theo Vaughn. I definitely.
Well, I'm
gonna
not
help
in.
you out here. You should do that.
I'm not in control of showing
Again,
this, but
Mr. Prosecutor, we are not allowing
But he
any other
did.
influential media other than the case at hand, which is the people of Big Al versus Willie from somewhere in South Alabama.
He just assumes it's
It'd be-
not Alabama.
it'd be Highland Home.
Willie from Crenshaw County is on trial.
Again, I want to. Big Al instigated this one particular moment.
How do you know he did?
Willie was keeping his distance, and Big Al closed the space.
No, he
I also
didn't.
wanna argue-
Willie reached out and grabbed him.
Erroneous on all accounts.
I am about ready to make a ruling.
It was more erogenous than anything.
Erogenous. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence I'd like to submit. If we rewatch the video one more time, you'll clearly see that my client did not start gyrating first. He was in the act of moving his lower body seductively, but that was in response to what Big Al was already doing.
I don't think
The up and down motion that the other legal counsel, whatever his name is,
Bill.
that
I know where you live.
So I'm ready to make my ruling.
Can I show you this one thing?
Play it.
Okay.
Show.
Play it.
The up and down motion in question here was initiated by the mascot of the University of Alabama, and
Because
I
he
am
jumps
appalled.
up and down.
I am appalled.
He
If
jumped.
you had to tell Big Al one thing, what would you tell him? You don't give a piss about nothing but the tie. Blitz, Bama, blitz.
I'll rest my case.
Okay, you can rest your case. Mr. Prosecutor, any closing statements?
Yeah, it's played out. He was dry humping Al. It's obvious if you watch the video.
I'm going to make my summary statement here and my judgment.
No, nobody cares.
So, having watched this video multiple times against my will and by order of the court, first, there's mutual touching involved to initiate the event.
Okay.
Second, as the closing of the touching increased, I noticed it was Big Al's fupa area that touched that actually increased the energy of the dancing. At which point, Willie began to gyrate extensively against Big Al and attempted to flip him around and get him in the side. So my ruling is, though it looks mutually initiated, it's illegal, unethical, and immoral in the state of Alabama to sexually molest a Muppet, which is what Willie did.
How long have you had that one in the chamber just ready to go?
And so my ruling is going to be that Willie's gig is up.
Okay. Yeah.
And
so
I had that one in the chamber for about 15 minutes.
That was good. I do respect your decision as the honorable Judge Wild Bill, and I do agree with my opposing counsel that Willie's time as a face of the University of Alabama is long over with, and this was the nail in the coffin for me. I was already on the fence about it. I'm happy to defend Willie if asked to, but really, we need to move on.
So I'm going to impose the sentencing now. Sentencing is Willie needs to get lost and control his hormonal activity with furry animal Muppeteers, and he's got to stay away from the natural light for 31 days.
You're going to kill him.
And then we will revisit this on June the 1st.
Could you imagine if Willie walked away from that situation bricked up?
Look, here's the thing.
Nobody heard what I just said.
I heard walked away. I'm not. I think he was bricked up prior.
No, bricked up. You see what I'm dealing with here?
They call him Pee Wee for a reason.
After dark.
Look, I don't live too far from him. He's apparently a terror on taxidermy as well.
Yeah, I didn't say that. You did. But me personally, it was funny at first, but now it's gotten, to me, it's out of hand.
But
I mean, people are. I mean, I get it. He's don't give a piss about nothing but Tide, and and Dave's took care of him from over at Barstool. And
did you see the house?
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed.
I mean,
I expected something different than a Connex with a door and a window.
No, it was it was just a metal building.
Yeah, well, I mean, same.
But what I'm saying is,
we also call those trailers.
What I'm saying is, to me, it's played out. I get a lot of people love him, but damn, it's time to move on to something else.
I agree. You guys want to hear something cool? Check this out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was my dog, not me.
You have a cockatiel?
The timing. No, this is awesome. Hold on, that was a bad one.
Oh, wow.
Hey, right?
You should go.
What's in your cup?
What's that show that Simon Cowell's on now? America's Got Talent.
Who's Simon Cowell?
The dude from the cooking show that yells at people.
We have tons of comments. Hold on.
The cooking show. That's Gordon Ramsay.
Never mind.
Rick, seriously wondering at this moment why I didn't beg for a guest spot. We could have used you, Rick.
He was offered. I offered it up to him.
Erogenous.
Oh, wait a minute now. Shouldn't that have been Miss Big Al? I think we have a bigger story here. Yeah. We discussed it. Rick, if you're still watching, chime in, do some research for us. Alabama at one point in time had a female elephant mascot, and we were trying to find her name on the last show, and I accidentally put the information.
It was Alberta.
That's
wait a second. Bill, Rick, I didn't make erogenous up.
It's a real word.
It's a real word.
It's about the FUPA area.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
The erogenous zone.
I mean, Rick had me questioning my mentality
You
here.
had to look at. Don't mess with me. That's a real word.
Yeah. If you know how to spell it.
ERROGENOUS.
Hold on.
Double R, really?
EROGNOUS.
Thought it had 2 R's. Oh well.
I don't know.
That was an error on my
I'm
part.
just saying what Rick put in the comments. So I like that Rick is hanging out with us, man. Rick, you should have come on.
Yeah.
We have
Send,
101 people watching right now.
send Rick a link.
All right. So we've put
I don't have his email.
Willie out of our misery. So what's
Yeah.
next?
Okay, thanks for that segue, Bill. That was
There
excellent.
we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, we kind of hold ourselves to a higher standard here.
Yeah.
Oh,
There he is.
Why
y'all talking about me that way?
I could have used these graphics. I'm pretty disappointed that I didn't.
You know what? I just thought Willie is our modern day Forrest Gump.
No, Forrest Gump was way cooler than Willie.
there you go.
Yeah, well, at least never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Do you think anybody's going to ever make an epic film featuring Tom Hanks?
I'm rubbing Big Al's butt.
Bill, what is happening with you? Bill sundowning again, guys.
He's rubbing his back, Fupa. Hey,
Did
what's
you
in
have
your
something in my cup earlier?
Well, I was about to ask you, what's in your cup?
That's a lot of scotch.
It's not scotch, it's sweet tea.
That's what I'm about to say. Root beer, sweet tea.
It's actually, you're going to judge me, and that's fine. Judge me. I don't care. It's
So
actually artificially sweetened tea.
What kind of artificial sweetener are you using?
Splenda.
Did you get Milo's artificial?
I use something. It's like the Equate brand. You know, like Willie's the Equate brand of Forrest Gump.
Stupid is as stupid does. Hey, I've seen where they filmed the bench scene in Savannah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, what square is that, Bill? Do you know? I feel like that's something you probably know.
Oh
It's not
golly, you know,
it's Chippewa Square.
I know it's next to a major historic church. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I think it's Chippewa Square.
Yeah. Is it near Bull Street?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know. I've never went and saw the bench.
Have you ever been to Savannah?
Yeah.
We should go together.
Well, did I tell y'all I was on a beach where they filmed a James Bond scene?
Hold on.
Here we go.
Just a second. Okay.
And go.
Yes. So when we were in Jamaica, we went to this one of the tourist places, and I'm standing there looking. I go, this looks pretty familiar. It's weird. And my wife comes back. She says, they filmed a James Bond movie here. And I said, that's it. It's Dr. No when Ursula Andress is coming out of the water in her bikini. I said this on the last time I was here. But, yeah. So that to me, that's better than the bench in Forrest Gump because it's James Bond, shaken, not stirred.
Beautiful. Hey, Teresa chimed in. I think the female counterpart was Big Alice.
That's right. Because
Big
Alberta is the Florida Gators.
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, I was just joking on saying Gators.
Yeah, he
Thank you. Thank you,
I'm
Teresa.
having a stroke.
My head movies make my eyes rain.
Don't make fun of my friend.
I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Look,
Can we get
all I know is-
copyrighted for movie quotes?
don't
I
go
don't
full.
think we can.
You can't go full, man.
Can't go full. Hey, while you're with us, please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, share us to your timelines everywhere. Make TikToks of us. Make Instagram reels of us. If you know how to do that stuff, do it. We would love a full-time person to come on and be like, hey, I'm going to run your TikTok account. We're not going to pay you right now. Maybe in the future. Chris is
Rick just sent me a text message
and said what?
and he said Big Alice is correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
Roll. Ding.
Teresa, send us a DM. And
Teresa, you win tonight's sticker award of the week.
well,
We're not giving anything away, Bill.
yeah, that
I mean,
you don't.
that's a committee-based decision, Bill. You don't just
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Bill's like,
I'm the judge here.
That segment's over.
I do have a
Michael, check. Michael, check your phone, please.
Yes, sir.
I have
Say
a
roll
sticking
tide one
point.
more time. One more time.
I can't. That's. I would put it up on the screen. Actually, hold on. You guys talk about something. I'm gonna do a little digging here.
All right, so
Bill, so tell me something, Bill.
I'll tell you something good.
When you were in Jamaica,
Yeah.
did you have any, we talk about food a lot. So did you have any cuisine that was just, you got to tell us about?
Everything was. I mean, I had good food everywhere I went. The Jamaican jerk chicken I've had before, but it was better in Jamaica than it was in Miami.
Hey, what do they do to make that chicken jerk?
It's seasoning. They don't yank on the chicken. They it's a seasoned rub that they rub the chicken.
Bill,
Then they cook the chicken.
Bill, you work at a church. Stop it. Look, I don't know whose picture this is. I just stole it off of Google.
There you go.
There it is.
There she is, Big Alice.
Yeah, but the picture I sent you was so much better.
It looks like
I tried to use it, but it's too blurry.
y'all. It looks like Al might be
Willie
Listen.
may be in that owl suit.
No, listen, no. Big Al, let's go back to court because this photo here helps.
That would have changed my judgment.
Big Al has a history of unwanted touching.
He extends that
Yeah, but his trunk isn't hard. So I mean,
Come on,
oh
man.
my gosh.
Jeez, God.
I'm sorry.
He needs to take the blue pill. So how many pills does an elephant need to take?
5. Don't ask how.
Okay.
I think I've seen some things on TikTok. I think they take Blue Chew now. I don't know.
I'll be back.
That was a good fishing trip. I'm telling you what.
It was.
Caught a couple of marlin, got a shark,
Somebody got a shark.
and a shark.
I had to compose myself. If you're just joining us, there's 120 people watching.
I mean,
welcome
Bill's
to
the one that asked. I love that.
Way Off Sides.
That was my idea. Thank you.
That was Chris's idea. I actually slung that together like 30 seconds before we started the show.
Just like Willie was. Never mind.
We got to move past the Willie.
We do.
Um,
There may be kids watching.
I hope
So
for those
I
hold, Bill,
He's excited.
pump the brakes.
it's after dark.
After dark. For those of you just joining us, this is Michael / Cotton, Chris, Bill. We are the greatest Alabama athletic podcast vlogcast. I don't know what we are.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can. I just
No, you can't because other influence bash us.
bash me. Look, listen.
Bash away.
I can say what I want to. I was born in the United States of America.
Parker,
Are you on the lottery, baby? I was born in the U.S. of A. You know what I had for breakfast this morning? Steak and potatoes.
Freedom.
You know
What'd
what
you
I had
have?
for dinner tonight? Steak and potatoes.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, actually, I did.
But you didn't have it for breakfast.
Yeah, no, I did. I'm not joking. It was steak and
What have you went and got a honey butter chicken biscuit yet?
Mhm.
Oh, you suck.
I'm doing the gluten-free thing, man. It's been nice.
Gluten free.
Yeah, my stomach, man.
What's wrong with your stomach, buddy?
I have gluten intolerance.
Do you really?
Yeah,
You remember the glove story?
But you like drinking beer, don't you?
No, I don't drink beer.
You don't drink beer anymore?
Mm-mm.
You just weeded bourbon.
No. Sweet tea.
Remember the glove story? That's what messed up his gluten.
Hey, man.
What?
Hey, man.
Where are your gloves?
My cool mechanic gloves, they're in the
Yeah.
garage with my
They're
tool.
not in the portalet.
So for those of you joining us for the first time ever, we're powered by the Bama Network. And what that means is we're part of a larger group of Alabama athletic. What's happening, Chris?
I think it was the earthquake.
I don't think it was an earthquake. You know what I think it was? I love that video so much.
I think he had gas.
We're having a good time. We have a really good time on this. I think that's why people like us.
Nobody likes us.
I like us.
One person, Rick likes us.
No, we've had a couple of commenters tonight. We had Rick and Teresa.
How many have said just shut up and go away?
Kathy, and then Rick again, and then Rick again. Rick like 6 more times. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. Rick is down, bro.
Yeah.
So, speaking of your gloves,
Why are we? Come on, man.
I'm trying to make a segue.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Here we go.
So, I saw a wide receiver wearing gloves in a video catch a long indoor pass from Shedeur Sanders.
Okay, let's talk about this because this has been the other Twitter thing.
It was a fierce pass rush he was facing.
It sure was.
Air.
Can we talk about the fact that Deion Sanders has been on Twitter roasting other players from other teams today? Have you guys seen that?
Not a good look.
I don't know what Coach Brown is doing, but I'm disappointed in him.
I don't know what he's doing.
I think he and Shedeur and Shiloh are on there doing it.
Yeah. I saw a really funny video. I should have downloaded it and put it on the phone.
You should have, but you don't.
I didn't think about it. I had a busy day.
It doesn't matter.
Y'all, he's been humping it since this morning.
Yes.
Him and Big Al.
And Willie, too.
Come on, guys.
Willie's my best friend. You do know that he makes videos reviewing alcohol, right?
Willie?
Yes.
So I know he's got Natural Light, Busch Light.
He makes video. You know what?
Let's send him some seltzers.
Hold on. What? No, hold on. Just wait a second. Just
Military Special.
chill out a second.
Kentucky, what is it? Kentucky Hill?
Yeah.
We're gonna let's see.
Kentucky Ditch.
Gosh. Bill, did you see my new hat?
That's like straight out of the Bill Curry era, man. I like that.
I thought you'd like it. I actually saw, what's his name?
Who?
Cruz on Twitter. He's pretty popular with the Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
With Princess Saban.
I'm gonna try to show this video. Okay. From my phone, and we're gonna see if it works. I hope.
You gonna hold the phone up to the camera?
That's the only thing I can do. I don't have control like Michael Arnold.
Maybe I can change your privileges, sir.
Michael Jackson Arnold.
Here we go. You ready? Just pay attention to this.
Some good times.
You got your Captain Morgan sliced up tropical hurricane. Smell it right there, Willie. Give me the smell test on it first. It don't smell too hot. Well, sometimes it don't smell good to start with, Willie, but once you get on in there, put it up to your mouth, it's a different story.
I don't know about this shit.
Well, get you a swallow. Tell me how you feel about it, Willie. No good. Don't like it. No good.
No good.
You ain't tell me you wouldn't take not one swallow of that no more.
No more. That is a sour damn beer I ever taste.
Don't like it.
Don't like it. It sucks.
What you rank it?
0.0 gas. 0.0 and 1.2.
No good.
No good.
He's guilty.
Well,
I change. I change everything I said. Hey, you think Willie can afford his property taxes?
I don't know, but I doubt.
Well, they're selling.
What's a property tax in Crenshaw?
They're selling cameos.
Thank you, Rick. We like you.
Thanks, Rick.
Love you, Rick.
Not in a Willie and Big Al kind of way, though.
Speak for yourself.
So, after dark.
So yeah, Deion's just roasting kids on Twitter, and then there's a controversy going on right now with a bachelor hold on. I think it was a bachelor person that was on the show who is stalking Princess Sabin and Cruz, my dude Cruz. Yeah, all over Twitter. Go read up on it.
Who Princess Sabin?
Kristen Sabin.
No, is that what they're calling her now?
That's what I'm calling her. Anyway, so that's the latest trending news in the Alabama world outside of the transfer portal, which we need to get to. Alabama took some bumps on the transfer portal this week.
Not terrible. Not terrible.
Yeah, the one thing we couldn't lose was DBs, and we lost 2 of them.
But we added 2. And one of them we lost was suspended last year anyway.
Who's that? Tony Mitchell?
Tony Mitchell.
Yeah. So did he even play? He didn't play at all.
No, he didn't play at all.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes me feel better. 130 people watching. If you're watching, retweet, like the video, give us a heart. What, Chris? Do I need to check my phone?
No. I just got another text from Rick.
Rick is having a ball. Rick,
He said this is probably privileged information for you two.
Okay.
But he said you guys are killing me. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time.
Good. That's what we're hoping we do.
That's why we're here. Don't forget to pay your. Oh no!
Hey, look, my way offsides goes in.
Look, I convicted that guy. I don't want him stalking me.
Oh, look, I lied. There he is. I found him.
There he is.
I can handle the ghost. Okay.
I'm just clipping through graphics now. Oh wait, it looks better if we do this.
All right, so there we go. High five,
We're
coach.
just gonna leave Coach there for a little while. Yuckle.
Kiss the ring.
So Tony Mitchell, who are the other guys? I can't remember. I'm going to be honest, and I didn't write notes. I
wasn't prepared to talk football tonight, so
I mean, we could talk a little bit of it.
Well, I don't want to leave the Dion thing. He's there was a lot of hope and optimism a year ago about him going to Colorado. Now it's looking like a clown show. A grown man does not need to be out there Twitter roasting these players. You got to rise above that.
It's a bad.
You got to rise
look.
above that.
It's definitely a really bad look. I agree.
You got to rise above that mess and just.
But he'll when he's approached about it, he'll have some kind of BS excuse and.
Well, he'll say he's got receipts and he'll say all that mess. Don't do it.
Well, I got receipts right here.
So are we just
see this?
turning on Deion Sanders now?
I got receipts right here.
I still have hope for Dion, but this is really not a good look for him.
I got plenty of receipts.
I went to Lowe's today. I got a receipt from there. I had to get some axle grease for my walker.
So,
Bill, I want to thank you for sending these pictures.
Hey, you're welcome. That was a wonderful moment.
Just beautiful, man. Like it looks like.
Hey, and what killed me is
that was my tan. It faded.
It was a spray on.
Oh man,
Poor Bill.
So overall, guys,
Coach Moore.
portal through spring. So far, we're only a couple months into this thing.
Hey, high five, Coach.
I'm gonna wait till you're done, Bill.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let me know when we're good to go. Can we move forward?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Just,
Bill's on one tonight, man.
he's like a kid that wants all the attention.
I'm so happy Bill's back. What do you guys rate Coach DeBoer so far?
Based on what?
I mean, everything we're seeing, the roster that he held together. Dude, I can't think of a more difficult position than to try to hold that roster together after Nick Saban. And I think he did a relatively.
I think he held 90% of the roster he held together.
Yeah.
And the over 95% of the recruiting class.
But I think a lot of that falls back on your upperclassmen, Malachi Moore.
Yeah, Jalen.
Yeah.
I hated to see Peyton Woodyard go, but something
that's another one I was kind of like, oof.
But look, we got this recruit coming for basketball out of the portal because Ryan Williams was on it.
But yeah, I kind of keep forgetting Ryan Williams is on
And
this.
we got a class developing, and today on the local radio, the local guy was talking about. People were saying, "Oh, Bama's going to be 8-4. They're on the decline." He said, "Y'all are going to be closer to 8-4, and they're still going to be in the playoffs."
Yeah, I don't see where that thought process comes from.
Well, because they think Happy Hugh is just going to give phone numbers and he's going to be contacting people. He's going to be setting up dates for people, and that ain't going to help them win. Hey,
I'll share it with you in a minute, Bill. I'll share it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Your mother always said, if you can't share it, don't say it.
We'll share it with you.
We didn't say a word.
But the only reason we didn't text it to you is because we know you're doing this from your phone.
Right.
I want you.
And you may read it. And Bill would read it out loud.
Yeah, Bill, you
I want you to want me.
But
again,
the biggest thing
welcome to Way Offsides After Dark.
Needs to be called Unhinged.
This is a lot, Bill. If you're going to do this every after dark, we're going to have to rebrand.
Well, I just
Really?
got over some sicknesses. I'm feeling good.
Dementia.
What?
I just
Do
did
that,
the
man. Scientists have been looking for a cure for that for a long time.
They changed my meds, man.
That's good. Happy to hear it.
Poor
Praise
Bill. Yep.
Oh.
No, but
Whatever it is they put in my applesauce.
I'll give it to DeBoer. I mean, you're right. He held it together, but I think we're going to see a coaching staff, and I'm going to say this: minus Kirby Smart, minus I don't know, maybe Lane Kiffin being the OC. I think you're going to see a coaching staff better than what Saban had put together.
Like all the way around?
Like a more well-rounded coaching staff, because these guys are hungry. They're not.
Bingo.
Yeah, they're not made. They're not Kirby Smart. They're not Lane Kiffin. They're not Bill Bryan. We don't call him Bill O because he didn't have one. But they're hungry.
There's something else to involve there too. These guys, you're saying the same thing. They're on the up. They're trying to prove themselves, and I think I agree with Chris about the staff. These guys are going to be probably as intense as we saw in the 11-12 era, because that was some intense coaching. 11-12, 13-14. Before all those guys that you mentioned became head coaches somewhere else.
Yeah. I forgot to cue up the theme music when we talked about Coach Prime. So
It's okay.
But it's here. Guys, we're an hour into this thing. I think it's probably time to go ahead and start wrapping up.
I'm sundowning.
Yeah, he is.
Bill.
It's after dark, man.
Yeah, it's way after dark.
Bill, can you tell anybody where to find us at?
They can find us on the X at Way Offsides Cotton, Way Offsides Chris, Way Offsides Bill, and that's 4 A's. Wait, 4 A's because 5.
Hold on, whoa! Do the 4 again.
4.
I never noticed you had an arthritic pointer finger.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It was a tractor accident several years ago.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm sorry it happened to you, but that's kind of.
Do you have a Band-Aid on it?
Yeah, because the knuckle is the skin adhered to the knuckle is in a weird way. It cuts all the time.
Oh, really? Dang. Dude.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you had a special finger.
I do. and I can't really flex it. It just does that.
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a chicken beak.
How have I never noticed that before, dude?
He's got a chicken finger.
I just keep it hidden. See, it's always at this angle.
He looks like he's representing the Crips.
Yeah, you do look like you're throwing up gang signs, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm working backwards on this camera. So you can find us at Way Offsides Cotton,
There you go.
Way Offsides Chris,
That's right. 2 for 2.
or Way Offsides Bill right here. 4 A's because 3's not enough and 5's too many. This is my good hand.
All I can see is Bill dipping some mashed potatoes.
I don't even know what that is, but I lick it anyway.
I don't think Bill knows.
Right there. All right.
No, he's trying to get through it. We won't stop interrupting him. Sorry, Bill.
And
No, I'm talking about the strong hand.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Bill,
going to
you know
ignore
what?
that comment. That's spurious and irrelevant.
Just erogenous.
Shallow and pedantic.
Shallow, pedantic, out of order. So you can also get us on the Gmail at Way Offsides Gmail. 4 A's again. Not 2, not 3, not 5. 4. And we're on the YouTube you're currently watching. And there's something else we're on. So subscribe, like, hit that button, and we'll be there with you.
There's something else we're on. We're on TikTok, Twitter. We're not as active on TikTok and Twitter, or Instagram, but we're trying to fix that. It's a process. Bear with us. We're really trying to get YouTube off the ground. So,
Well, we all have day jobs.
we do. But if you want to help us out, if you think we're funny, look, we tell people we're insiders all the time, but we're not.
We get some stuff. I'll have something for y'all. And once training camp gets back, I'll start getting more info.
Okay, all right. I do want to say that he's back. I do want to say, well,
He
never
forgot.
mind. I forgot. I seriously just completely forgot. That's okay. It happens. So we adapt and overcome.
You know who else said it happens? Forrest Gump.
It happens.
Yep.
So did R. Kelly.
No, that's a different it.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. As always, I don't know. I've lost my train of thought. It's a completely unhinged episode.
Bill's like
Way offsides.
I'm actually more cogent than the rest of y'all for once.
You are.
I think he may have took something before.
Who? Bill?
Bill.
He's pretty hyped.
I don't know if he took some Geritol or what it was.
Guys, we got 150 people watching right now.
Well, that means they want to see more.
Okay, hold on. We got a couple comments.
Take it off, Bill.
Ooh, the Couchcasters. Great job tonight, fellas. Bro, hold on. Wait, this one's the best.
Stink finger.
The Couchcasters. They're another strong component of the Bama Network. So make sure you go check them out. Obviously, if you don't follow Dr. Rick from Tide World Order, make sure you do that as well. Just want to thank you all for joining us. And I'm trying to get my brand stuff right here before we close it. As always, say your prayers, read your Bibles, wash your hands, and roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.